Now the transmitter, is transmitter a sin? Is it a crime? That is the question first. Is it an offense? No. They said he smuggled it, the transmitter, into the country. Then if the transmitter was smuggled into the country, what do you have to do? You seize it. Then if that transmitter is so important to him that he needed it so much, he will pay the dues and retrieve it back. Is that not so? If it is a contraband, then you seize it. Please, I never believe that a transmitter is not part of the contraband in Nigeria. But if they see it as one, let them seize it. Does it warrant him to be detained or being kidnapped or being beaten or being sent to jail? No. Then if you can see MNK Kanu and accuse him of smuggling transmitter into Nigeria, how did the Boko Haram get their arms? How did the Boko Haram get what they are using, those bullets and those guns? Is it not smuggling? Have Nigeria ever go to make inquiry how did they smuggle those into the country and how come he enter? Have they ever arrest those people and send them to court and or detain them in the cell? That is the question. But because MNK Kanu is an Igbo man, Igbophobia, and that is why they are taking any. You say you did not obtain what is it? Custom declaration. You did not obtain custom declaration. Good and fine. He did not obtain custom declaration. To him, he believes it's not a contraband. To him, he believes it's not a crime.
But they say he concealed it with household items so that the custom will not know what is inside.
Okay, whichever way that he has done it, to make sure that he brought it into the country. Now you the customs, now you have discovered and you have known that such a thing have entered. Then what are you supposed to do? Is it not to seize it? How many people are in cell or in detention as a result of smuggling something into this country? I want to know. Because a lot of things have been smuggled in Nigeria, which Customs and Federal Republic of Nigeria knows, and they even know those people. Yet, how many of them have appeared in the court? How many of them have been arrested? And how many of them have been detained? But so far, so good. Today, we will see the outcome, what the judge has to say concerning this. We will hear what the judge has to say regarding this. Because there is a lot of things. Thank God they said that they did not see anything like arms or weapons. Thank God they did not see weapons, they did not see arms, they did not see gun, neither did they see any blood. They say we only smuggle. Good and fine is only smuggle. But where I will not be happy regarding what is going on is at the end of the day, if there is any illegality regarding what is already on the ground. Because if there is at all that Kanu should go to jail over any crime which he has not committed, so far so good, he has not committed any crime. And if I thought that he has committed crime, the kidnapping of him is enough. I got to know. The kidnapping of him is enough to end every jail times, according to the law and constitution. You know, one thing is that the Nigeria don't know their laws, and I believe that they are not dealing with a coward. Neither they are doing this with a man that don't know the law, his right. They are dealing with somebody that knows his right. I know the right of this, the constitution of this country. Igbophobia. But so far so good. No bother. We are waiting for them, and we want to see them. We want to hear what they have to tell us. Then I will now see their conclusion regard to this case.
But they said in the started violence podcast, I said that I even sensation talk,
what do you mean by the word sensation?
Division. He wants to divide Nigeria with his message.
Good and fine. What do you understand by the word inciting violence? Please, and please, is agitation against the law? You say somebody incited violence? See why Danjuma, self-defense, is it a violent talk? Is it the only one that has made this statement? No. And before he made the statement, if you say he started violence, before he started to make the statement, was there anything like violence in the country or not? When you begin to blame somebody or arresting somebody or looking for somebody to detain or to be arrested, is where there is a peace, and you now come up to violate, to kind of incite violence, and the thing now escalate to result to violence. That is when you will blame him. Not in a situation whereby we have violence already. To People's life have been violated. People's home have been violated. People's rights have been violated. Properties have been violated. Then what do you understand by the word that he started violence? On what sense did he started violence? Because there was already a violence as at that time before him making a statement.
They say it caused the Southeast to go down because of
the economy of the Southeast.
Because of his broadcast, he said he declared
my brother, it did not cause the cost of economy of the Southeast. Ever since before MNK Kanu rise up, is the economy of the Southeast growing? How far was the economy of the Southeast? If the economy of the Southeast is booming, growing, Nigeria, Southeast economy should have developed or bring immense development in the whole Southeast. Or was there any development from the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the whole Southeast? No. Any development in the Southeast is based on individual. There was nothing like a federal development or federal might in the whole Southeast. So how come that they are accusing him that what he cited, bring violence and underdevelopment of the economy and underdevelopment of Southeast? They are just making something out of nothing, trying to make something out of nothing. That is to tell you that they have seen it that they are losing, because they are a loser and they are on the losing side. That's why you see them coming up with all these things that doesn't make sense. Are they talking to children? They are not talking to kids. We have woken up, we are wising up. Yes, because before he said everybody should defend themselves, Fulanis have been killing people. Take a look at what has happened in Benue. Few days ago, over 200 of them was killed and roasted. Then now I want to now tell me, if somebody from Benue now, despite the fact that the governor say he doesn't want people to defend themselves, do you understand? Let's assume those youths or Benuans decided rise up, decided to do what? To take law into their hand to defend their land. Are you now going to accuse them that that the person that motivated boys incited violence? No. And let me tell you, as this thing has happened, tell me up to today, I've been waiting to see what the federal government will do regard to that. Up to this moment, nothing has been done. The people that carry out those activities, up to now, they are not in the police custody, not to talk of going to jail. Not even to talk of them appearing in the court for any trial. So how comes MNK Kanu statement incited violence? Yes, in a country or in a place where there is violence already, before he make his speech. He has been in Nigeria, he schooled in Nigeria, he has been seeing things, so many things have been going on, he never make a comment. Until the thing now got out of hand, that is when he now said, okay, we cannot fold our hand and these people will, for Fulanis to come and pile us, to kill us, finish. So there is a need for self-defense. And according to the law permits that. So you have to defend yourself. Is that a sin? The DSS boss, Mr. Ajayi, didn't he say the same thing? Theophilus Danjuma, the former military commandant, didn't he make the same statement? Now tell me, what is so special about what MNK Kanu have so far said that Nigeria is carrying it on their head? Yes, the second one, in Tibia, he started for division of the truth. I want to ask them, if you say MNK Kanu is started for division, are we one before? Of course, we are not one. A country that is one. Are you hearing me? A country that is one. There will be no need of segregation. There will be no need of intimidation, humiliation. There will be no need of tribalism. There will be no need of this one qualified, this one is not qualified. After the war, after Agui-Ironsi in 1966, the only Nigerian president and the only unitary president in Nigeria and the only 7 months president ever in this country. After his death, up to now, has any Igbo man rule Nigeria? And you are saying we are one. What makes us to be one Nigeria? I'm asking. Then after the war, up to today, which development has the Nigerian government given to the whole Southeast to make sure that what is happening here in Lagos is happening in the East? If we have seaports in the East, is it a sin? If we have international airport in the East, is it a sin? If we have every other amenities in the East, is it a sin? Is it a crime? But you go to Abuja, you go to North, you see them having all. Look at Lagos here. They are just making sure that they frustrate Igbo man. They are just making sure that they stop Igbo man. And the Fulani's agenda was to wipe total Igbo people on the surface of the earth. Just as Iran vowed to wipe the whole Israel. That makes them to go beyond the limit in their what? Nuclear weapon. Remember, it was as a result of this ideology that the Second World War erupted. Because of ideology of total wiping of the Jew that erupted Second World War by Adolf Hitler of Germany. As at that time they were called Nazis. I don't know if you are hearing me. As at that time they were called Nazis, of which Adolf Hitler was one of the strongest president. As at that time, Germany, when you make mention of countries, you mention Germany, which in 1939 to 1945 to 44 to 45, that ended the Second World War. It was as a result of this. And MNK Kanu saw the ideology and agenda of the Fulanis to Nigerians, and not just to Nigerians, especially to the Igbos. He decided to motivate the spirit to defend his land and to defend his people. You say that is incited.
The court is also entitled to change its mind as well, depending on the strength of the argument. So we hope that they'll change their mind.
They are using it to do experiment against us.
Exactly. So there's no way we're going to allow that to happen. My rights must be respected. My right to fair hearing must be observed and understand that.
You're talking about your health condition. What exactly is wrong with you, sir?
I have congenital heart failure. Congestive heart failure is called. From the medication, you can tell. So they're basically trying to keep me alive. So that when they calculate that I'm about to give up, that my heart is about to pack up, they will now say go. So when I go outside, I will die outside. That's what they're trying to do.
The medications they've been giving to you, has it not been working?
It's not working. If it's working, why would I have all these lumps underneath my...
And he has written a petition to the Nigerian Medical Association. We had to go to one doctor, somebody who is not a doctor, to treat him.
To come and try and treat
the doctor now, they
don't know what they're doing. And they know they don't know what they're doing. Or else, why would I have this?
As long as it remains in DSS custody, there won't
be no trial.
So what is your application before the court?
Is seeking for a non-custodial arrangement by the court.
You said house arrest.
Exactly. I don't mind house arrest because I'll defeat them. In this court, I'll defeat the government of Nigeria. Yeah. The whole world will see it. Where is the treasonable felon? Where is it? All these years, done this, treasonable treason. What's the treason today? It's gone. In some way, this terrorism charge will go. I'm thinking of another capital offense that can charge me with. Maybe, I don't know, impregnating the wife of somebody. I don't know what other thing they can charge me.
You're saying you are innocent of all these charges?
The federal government, they know I'm not guilty. My only guilt is that I'm fighting for my people. And I will fight for them.
Okay, sir, last
for justice and fairness and equity everywhere.
Last question. Has your family been able to...
Anybody using IPOB to commit crime is a criminal. It's not part of this family. Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those out there in the East who are killing in the name of IPOB?
That they are criminals. They are criminals. They are not part of this family. We are called a family for a reason. We've come to serve our people, not to enslave them. Anybody conducting any type of activity that contravenes the welfare of our people is a criminal and must be dealt with.
Thank you very much, sir.
Any form of violence or subversion in the name of Biafra is not part of this family. Our family is noble. It's called IPOB. It's all over the world.
So you condemn anything that has to do with killing?
In total, why would I kill violence? People have sacrificed my parents for them. Why would I want to kill any other person after that?
Anybody who's committing crime in the name of IPOB
is a criminal.